Life is a journey filled with challenges and opportunities. Every day, we face moments that test our patience, our strength, and our belief in ourselves. But what if we could see these challenges not as obstacles, but as stepping stones? What if every setback was simply a setup for something greater? Positivity isn't about ignoring reality. It's about embracing it, shifting perspective, and choosing to move forward with courage and hope. Life doesn't always go as planned, but the way we react, the mindset we choose, can make all the difference. Simply is more than just a program. It's a way of thinking, a way of living. It's about discovering the power within you to create change, to find joy in the smallest moments, and to overcome the doubts that hold you back. We all have the ability to rewrite our stories, to turn fear into confidence, stress into calm, and challenges into victories. Through simple yet powerful strategies, Simply will help you cultivate resilience, embrace gratitude, and unlock a mindset that leads to growth and fulfillment. So, take a deep breath. Let go of the worries, the doubts, the distractions. This is your moment to refocus, to realign, to rediscover what truly matters. Because when you shift your mindset, you shift your life. Welcome to Simply, where positivity is a choice, and every day is a new opportunity to live simply, yet powerfully.
The impact of positive thinking in our lives. Positive thinking will let you do everything better than negative will. And now we listen to the story after the break. Welcome back, dear viewers. Now let me tell you a short story. It was a cold, gray morning. The sky was heavy with clouds, and everything felt quiet and lonely. Noah sat on a wooden bench in the park, his hands in his pockets, his eyes looking down. His heart felt heavy. For weeks, he had tried so hard. He had applied for jobs, gone to interviews, and sent emails, but every answer was the same: no. Rejected again and again. He felt like a failure. Noah let out a deep sigh and thought to himself, why do I keep trying if nothing even works out? The park was empty. Only the soft sound of leaves moving in the wind and the chirping of a small bird filled the air. Noah felt lost, like he was walking in a thick fog with no way out. Then he heard a voice. It was gentle but clear. Fog, can you feel endless? But if you keep walking, you'll find your way through it. Noah looked up. An old man stood nearby. He had kind eyes and used a wooden cane to help him walk. Excuse me, Noah said, surprised. The old man smiled. I know how you feel, he said softly. I've been in that fog before. I know how hard it is to keep going when you can't see what's ahead. Noah frowned. But what if I fail again? He asked. His voice was low, full of doubt. The old man smiled, grew warmer. Let me tell you something, he said. The opposite of negative thinking isn't success. It's trying again. Positive thinking doesn't mean you believe everything will be easy. It means you believe that even your failures are part of the road to something better. Noah was quiet. He felt the man's words. They were simple, but they carried truth. But what if I lost too much already? Noah asked softly. The old man's eyes were filled with understanding. You haven't lost everything, he said. You still have today. And today you have a choice. You can sit in the fog and wait, or you can take a step forward. The fog wouldn't disappear right away. But with every step, you'll see a little more of the path. Noah felt something shift inside him. The man was right. He couldn't control how fast the fog lifted, but he could control whether he moved or stayed stuck. Slowly, Noah stood up. He didn't know if the next job interview would bring another no, but he knew he would never reach a yes if he stopped trying. He turned to the old man, said softly, "Thank you." The old man nodded with a gentle smile. "Keep working," he said. "The path is there, even if you can't see it yet." Noah took his first step forward. The fog was still around him, but something had changed. It didn't feel like a wall anymore. It felt like a challenge, and he was ready to face it. Because now he understood. Positive thinking doesn't promise an easy journey, but it gives you the strength to walk it. Dear viewers, see you after the break. Hello, my friends. Today, let's talk about something important. Something can truly change your life. Positive thinking. Positive thinking does not mean you ignore your problems or pretend everything is perfect. It means you choose how to look at your problems. It means you believe that no matter how hard life gets, you can handle it. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever tried to solve a problem when you were in a bad mood? How did it feel? Difficult, right? Your mind feels heavy? You can't think clearly? Simple tasks feel hard? That is what negative thinking does. It blocks your mind from finding solutions. But now, think about a time when you felt hopeful or confident. What happened then? Your mind became clear. You started to see solutions, not just problems. You felt more in control. You felt stronger. That is why positive thinking is powerful. It helps you find answers faster because your mind is open and creative. Make better choices because you are calm and focused. Feel stronger inside because you believe in your ability to handle problems. Now let me share a simple truth with you. Positive thinking does not guarantee success, but it gives you the best chance to succeed. Negative thinking, on the other hand, makes you failure more likely? Think about it carefully. If you believe you cannot do something, will you even try your best? No. You will give up before you start. But if you believe you can do it, even if it's hard, you will keep going until you find a way. So the question is, how can you start thinking more positively? Here are 3 simple and powerful steps. Step 1, watch your words. The words you say to yourself are very important. Your brain is always listening. When you face a problem, don't say, "I can't do this." Those words will make you feel weak. Instead, say, "I will try my best." When you say this, your brain becomes active and starts looking for solutions. Positive words create positive thoughts. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are working on something new and it feels hard. If you keep saying, "I am not good at this," you will feel frustrated and stop trying. But if you say, "I am learning and I am getting better," your brain will believe you. You will feel more patient with yourself. And step by step, you will improve. So remember, change your words and you will change your mindset. Step 2, focus on solutions, not problems. When something goes wrong, it is easy to ask, "Why me?" Or "Why is this happening?" But those questions only make you feel stuck. They focus on the problem, not the solution. Instead, ask yourself, "What can I do next?" Or "How can I fix this?" These questions make your brain start working. They help you move from feeling helpless to feeling powerful. For example, if you lose something important, like a job opportunity, it is okay to feel sad. But after that, don't stay stuck in sadness. Ask yourself, "What can I do to find another opportunity?" Or "How can I improve my skills?" The more you focus on solutions, the faster you will move forward. Positive thinkers are not people who never fail. They are people who keep trying because they focus on what they can do instead of what they cannot. Step 3, remember your strengths. Sometimes when life gets hard, we forget how strong we are. We focus too much on what we cannot do and forget everything we have done before. But here is something important. You have already overcome many hard days in your life. You have already faced problems, big and small, and you are still here. That means you are stronger than you think. So when you feel like giving up, pause. And remember, your past victories, think about times when you solved a difficult problem or achieved something you thought was impossible. If you succeeded once, you can succeed again. If you survived one hard day, you can survive another. Your past victories are proof that you can handle challenges. Let those victories remind you of your strength. Positive thinking is not about pretending life is perfect. It is about choosing how you respond to life's challenges. If you want to be more positive, Start with your words. Positive words create a positive mind. Focus on solutions, not problems. The right question will show you the right path. And never, ever forget your strengths. Your past victories are your power. Positive thinking alone will not guarantee success. But here's the key. Positive thinking will let you try your best. Positive thinking will keep you going when it's hard. And positive thinking will help you see opportunities that negative thinking will hide. Choose positivity because with it, you are always stronger. We will continue after the break. Hi again. Now that you know why positive thinking is important, let's talk about how it helps you succeed in life. Positive thinking is more than just feeling happy. It is a tool that helps you reach your goals. It helps you make better choices, stay strong during hard times, and attract good people into your life. Let me explain 3 powerful ways that positive thinking leads you to success. First, positive thinking helps you take action. Have you ever wanted to do something but felt scared to try? Maybe you thought, what if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if I'm not good enough? These thoughts stop you from trying. They come from negative thinking. But when you think positively, your thoughts are different. You say to yourself, I don't know if I can do it, but I will try. Or you may say, even if I fail, I will learn something new. Another example, I believe I can improve if I keep practicing. With these thoughts, you are more likely to take action. And when you take action, you create opportunities. Opportunities do not come to people who wait. They come to people who try. Think about people who are successful. Did they reach success by sitting and waiting for luck? No, of course not. They took action. Even when they were scared, they failed many times. But they kept going. They never stopped. Positive thinkers do not say, I will try if it's easy. They say, I will try because I believe something good can happen. Secondly, positive thinking makes you stronger during hard times. Life is not always easy. Sometimes we face problems, mistakes, and failures. These moments test our strength. Let me tell you something important. Everybody fails. It doesn't matter how smart, rich, or talented you are. You will face hard times. But here's the difference between people who give up and people who succeed. Negative thinkers say, this is too hard, I can't do it, and they stop trying. Positive thinkers say, this is hard, but I will keep going. I will learn from my mistakes. See the difference? Positive thinkers understand that failure is not the end. It is just a lesson on the road to success. Every mistake teaches you something. Every problem helps you grow stronger. Think of life like climbing a mountain. On the way up, you will slip and fall. Sometimes you will get tired. But every step, even the hard ones, brings you closer to the top. Positive thinking helps you keep climbing, even when it feels tough. Third, positive thinking attracts positive people and opportunities. Have you ever noticed that some people have good energy around them? They are happy, confident, and kind. When you are with them, you feel good, you feel inspired. This is because positive energy attracts positive people. As simple as that. When you are a positive thinker, you smile more, you speak kindly, you believe in possibilities, and guess what? People like to be around you because you make them feel good. You become someone they trust and respect. Positive people attract good friends, good partners, and good opportunities. But the opposite is also true. Negative people often push others away. They complain and they focus only on problems. This energy makes people feel unhappy and tired. So, if you want to bring good people into your life, start with your own thoughts. Be the person who brings hope and good energy. When you do this, you don't only change yourself, you change the world around you. You open doors to new friendships, new jobs, and new changes and chances to grow. Positive thinking helps you succeed because it makes you take actions instead of waiting. It helps you stay strong during hard times. It attracts good people and opportunities in life. Positive thinking is not magic. It does not promise that life will be easy, but it does give you the power to keep moving forward. And that is how you reach success. And now let's move to our last break. Stay tuned. Hello. Now let's talk about something very important, your strengths. Sometimes when life gets hard, we forget how strong we are. We focus too much on what we cannot do and forget everything we have already done. Our minds become filled with doubt and we start to feel weak. But here is something you need to remember. You have already overcome many hard days in your life. Think about it. You have faced problems, big and small, and yet you are still here. You did not give up. You survived those hard times. And if you survived them before, you can survive them again. Why do we forget our strengths? When something bad happens, our minds often focus on the negative. We only see what went wrong. We say to ourselves, I failed again. I am not good enough. I will never succeed. But these thoughts are not true. They are just feelings. And feelings are not facts. The truth is, you have succeeded many times before. You have solved problems. You have reached goals. But in difficult times, you forget those victories. It is like having a box of trophies, but never opening it to look inside. How to remember your strengths. When you feel like giving up, pause. Stop. And remember your past victories. Think about these questions. Have you ever solved a difficult problem? Or say, have you ever achieved something that felt impossible at first? Or say, have you ever helped someone or made a difference? And you even can say, have you ever learned a new skill, even when it was hard? If the answer is yes to any of these questions, you are already strong. Your past victories are proof of your power. Let's say you had a difficult exam once. You studied hard and you passed. That is a victory. Or maybe you faced a personal problem, a fight with a friend, a family issue, or a bad day at work. It hurts, but you got through it. That is strength. Even small victories count. Maybe you kept going on a day when you felt sad. Maybe you smiled at someone even when you didn't feel happy. I always do that. Those are victories. If you did it once, you can do it again. Here is something powerful. If you succeeded once, you can succeed again. If you survived one hard day, you can survive another. Life is like climbing stairs. Every step you take, every problem you solve makes you stronger. When you reach another hard step, you might feel tired, but you already have experience from the steps you climbed before. Your past victories are not just memories. They are tools. They remind you that you can face challenges and win. A simple exercise to boost your strength. Let me tell you, when you feel weak or afraid, try this. Take a piece of paper. Write down 3 times when you succeeded or overcome something hard. Next to each one, write, I did this. I am strong. I did this. Keep this paper with you. Read it when you feel down. Let it remind you that you are capable and powerful. You are stronger than you think because you have already faced and survived many challenges. Your past victories are proof that you can handle hard times. If you succeeded once, you can succeed again. So when life feels tough, don't focus on your fears. Focus on your strength. You have come this far not to stop. Trust me, you don't want to stop, but to keep going. And always remember, your past victories are not behind you, they are within you. And they will guide you forward. And now we reach the end of the episode, and we will see you tomorrow.
One day, you wake up, and it's not just another morning. It's a moment when you realize the pages of your life have turned, and you're no longer who you used to be. Time doesn't pause for reminiscing, so sometimes you must remind yourself of the journey you've traveled.